realize that America's leadership and prestige depends.
Hi, I know it's been really long time since I made the last episode. It's been the whole summer without any activity on my channel. I've been banned on Instagram, and I've been gigging, doing lots of stuff. So I'm really sorry for not making a guitar content. But by the way, I saw the Hammer Garmur Chaparral to Germany that you may see in the last video. I saw this Tribe Guild X79. You may see it on the Little Ford and Aussie cover. And I bought my first ever 7-stringer. Wow, yay. This is a Jackson COW7, yeah. A Japan made an amazing guitar, and we will take a look on it a little bit later. But today, I really want to talk about the strats. Yeah, I think you saw the right one, not the candy apple. The what's called the color, the Dakota Red, American Standard, 1999. Yeah, my age of birth were the same age guitars. It was a good guitar. You might heard it on the Pink Floyd cover on my channel. It was a nice guitar, but I always wanted something more. And of course, when you go further, then you go for deluxe, vintage ratio, custom shop, maybe other brands like, I don't know, like Nash, like Tom Anderson or whatever. You all know what I'm talking about. And I was testing lots of different guitars, and I was really sure that I need a vintage style guitar, and there's not that much choice on the market when you go for really vintage specs Fender, Strat style guitar. It's an American vintage ratio, and it's a Nash. I think that's everything I know regarding the kind of mass market. Yeah, and I've tried a few of them. You saw the heavily modded AVRI on my channel. A nice guitar, but it was really fully modded with the humbucker, the Wilkinson, the scalloping. But I like the sound, how it sounds. I've tried, I think, last half a year, at least 7 different Nashes, and it's really, hard to find a Nash here. I managed to, I tried a few average Nashes, and it was a hard choice. What guitar to own and to order. So the next video, the end of the video, I'll tell you my solution, my decision, and my cons and pros regarding the old vintage looking, vintage specs Strat style guitar. So let's check it out. We're moving further, and what I have here is an American vintage reissue Stratocaster, the 57 model, and amazing C4 green color, and I don't know, it's I think it's 2008, but it's so mint condition. When they got it to me, it was, even got the sticker on the place where the tremolo arm is setting in. You got the display with the stickers here, all like it's like a new guitar. I got the all the papers inside the case, and amazing condition and amazing guitar. Yeah, so on the left side of the ring, we got the 57 American Vintage Reissue, the second generation. They got 3 generations of the AVRI. It was, the first started at the Fullerton factory when Fender moved from Fullerton to Corona at the very beginning of the 80s, I think 82, 83, as I remember. Till the 1998 was the first generation. Then it comes to the second till 2011, and they ended with this series every in 2017, I think. Then it turned into American Originals, as far as I know. So, and here, on the right corner, we got I don't know what color is that, because it's kind of faded. First, I texted Nash to identify the guitar, and I haven't got the response when I'm recording this video, but maybe when it will be uploaded, I will, make a comment of what kind of model is that, but it's supposed to be an S-57 also, but with the lightweight ash body modification. Seems like it's the whole piece of ash wood, very lightweighted, like it's much more lighter than my, Music Man Axis. Amazingly lightweight guitar. So it's a 57 with an ash body made. I think like the 2008 also like the AVRI. It got the same kind of, at first it's kind of the same specs, but it's not. And I will tell you what I think about all of these guitars. All of them are pretty cool, but they sound very similar, but they're very different on another hand. As I told before, you got the Fender line, like, the Mexican ones, the before it was like a highway series, like the low American series, then the American standard. That was an iconic guitar for decades. Then go for deluxe versions. Now they call it ultras. Yeah. And then on the top of the line of the serial instruments, it's American Vintage Reissue or American Originals, as they call it now. Of course, on the very top is a custom shop, but it's another thing. But I was thinking also about the custom shop, and always the discussions of buying an AVRI or a custom shop. Do you need to spend like 1 or 2 more K for a custom shop? And I don't know. We'll have this discussion a little bit later, but I'll tell you my opinion. Yeah. Okay. 2008 C4 Green, American Vintage Reissue 57 model, main condition. It got the soft V-shaped neck. It's quite, like almost like I think like the old Les Paul neck. I like the shape. It's you feel. I don't like the the skinny necks and the skinny girls. I also don't like. It's booty. Like the girls I like. You feel the place where the sun comes off. The heavy neck. I like it. You got the vintage style I think it's made by Goto. Well, vintage tuners. First time I got the experience with the tuners, you got to put a part of the string there, and then wrap it around. It's a little bit odd for a person like me, because I like the locking tuners, but completely no problem with the tuners. I got a 21 fret, a very low. Oh, I'm sorry. A very low profile of fret wire. It's really uncomfortable to play, especially on the skinny strings, and also it has a 725-inch neck radius, very vintage style, of the neck. It's pretty lightweight. Also, it's 3.5 kilos. Got the original tremolo with the Fender saddles. I don't know. And stock, you got the three-way switch, but I switched it to 5, and due to our comparison, I put a set of Lawler blackface there. Now they call it not the black face. I don't know what's the problem with the black stuff. Come on. You may Google it. I don't know how they call it now. Made by Jason Lawler, a blackface set. Amazing set. Yeah. What else? I don't know. That's it. Nothing. And yeah, of course, the nitro lacquer. That's the point. Because when you want a really vintage guitar, it should have a nitro on their top. Because before I was I didn't care about what it is, but when you play it first, you don't understand what's the difference. But when you go further, you may hear that guitar resonates in a different way. First, it's a little bit sticky, Then it's crackable, because each touch may damage the coat. It is working like this, and it's a nitro, really, thin layer of the nitro. How they made the guitar decades ago, and as for the resonation, especially for strats and the vintage style guitars like vintage Les Pauls, when you don't use the high gain, you should be sure that the body and the neck resonates really good. That's why I always first I'm playing the guitars unplugged, and that shows me how the instrument will sound when you plug it in. Like, you may hear the difference very well. That's the difference between the alder and the ash body. So now we'll proceed to Nash guitar. For Nash, you may ask, what do you need Nash guitar? It's a combination of the Fender license parts, from old parts, from from wherever Fender license manufacturers, and you got almost you can do the same, but the idea of the Nash company is they craft it and choose the very best. Okay, it works. I'm skeptical about Nash guitars. I've tried lots of them to find out the secret. And I'll go a little bit further. And I would say I wouldn't choose Nash. But the way they sound, it always makes me think maybe I have done the wrong decision of choosing the AVRI. Okay, first, when you want to have a vintage reissue and they claim to make vintage inspired guitars, the only thing that is correct as for me is the word inspired. First, the neck radius here is 9.5. It's much more flatter and it's really much more comfortable to play. The second is a regular C profile. They got the U-boat option, but here you got the C. They also use the same tuners thing made by Godo. I have complaints on the headstock shape. Look here. That's not correct. I'll show you the photos and goddamn. I also got the weird nut and not that correct neck heel over there. Also, they are different from they should be. I got also complaints about the craftsmanship. Okay, just have a look there. There's a hole. I know it's a problem of the one ply pick guards. Here I got also on the AVRI, but there you just have to put the screw a little bit on the top and that will fix. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. If you made a Fender copy, use the Fender sandals. No Fender stabs on the saddles. By the way, the screw, it's a Godo tremolo, not the Fender one. The screw is for like Asian made tremolos. It doesn't fit the Strat. What makes the miracle to happen with the Nash guitars? It's a Lawler Sats. It's a custom made Jason Lawler Sats, but based on a vintage blonde, as they say on. It sounds really amazing. It sounds really amazing. So Nash is a good guitar, as for me. But by the way, the craftsmanship. I can put a pick over there. The guy, the legend, that Bill Nash, put a pick under the heel to make an angle and to make it's comfortable to play, but not there. Wrong. Okay. What I got against Nash, it's really comfortable to play. Well, playing guitar. As a price. If you do this, if you do this, if you do the wrong shapes, why do you ask 2K and over? That's the point, okay? In short, this is how I feel, and now we gotta check out the clips, how they sound plugged in. There's not that much really vintage copies of that old instruments I like. I'm a heavy guy, but when you take these, vintage spec guitar, it gives you the very, something unique feeling. Just come on, just try it. And when you go for this market, not that much of a choice as for me. You got the AVRIs that were made like 40 years. They got the American originals that also have the 9.5 radius and other spec that are not time correct for this period of production. So it's a compromise for players. They got the higher frets, they got the 9.5 radius, and it is the way the Nash goes. As for Nash, it's really amazing guitars. Amazing guitars. They got their secret. They, take the guitar and make it, look vintage. By the way, I don't like the relic they made. To be honest, it's like, it's horrible. It's like a, schoolboy. They take a kind of, the same paper and just doing like this. It's really shitty made relic. If you go for Fender relics, it's something unique. You take the guitar and you see that it's like it's been played for like a few decades. Yeah, but they sound good. Nash guitars, they sound good, but I don't want to spend an over K for a Nash guitar because it's not vintage correct, and the relic is shitty and the craftsmanship is shitty sometimes, but they play really well. As for American vintage ratio, I tried custom shops. I've tried few AVRIs. You gotta choose your guitar. You gotta listen to each guitar you choose. But they sound no worse than a regular custom shop guitar. It's really well made. Really well made and well sounding guitars. So if you got the choice, try Edge, try the custom shop Nash, try every American originals, and choose yours. I got my choice on this, as you may understand, yeah. So American vintage reissue, yeah. Take care, see you around.
And I can still hear my old hound dog barking, chase 'em down a hoodoo there, chase 'em down a hoodoo there, on the bayou, on the bayou, on the bayou, Lord, Lord.